Hey guys, welcome to SimRacingPaddock. I'm William Marsh, and we're finally back doing sim racing system again. Last week, unfortunately, I got hit with a bit of a stomach bug. Just didn't feel in a state that was good enough to race at that point in time. But now I am feeling a lot better, and this is week 3, the sim racing system, SimRacingPaddock Praga R1 Championship. And this week we're racing at Monza. And this is a 20-minute race around Monza, so odds are it's going to be slightly nuts. But hey, it's going to be fun, I will say that. We're going to load up my SRP livery, and you might notice something differently. I have listened to everyone who has been basically begging. I have finally loaded up Content Manager. And I have it loaded up, and I guess when I used it before, it didn't really work with Sim Racing System. Now it does, so that's nice to see. However, you still get these freaking ads. And I know for a fact that it is nothing on my end, because I went to my class today, because I'm taking a few classes at the local junior college. And I logged into Sim Racing System from the school computer, and it loaded up this exact freaking same Ashley Madison ad. And it's like, I don't know what kind of crap Enrique browses, but that just seems kind of sketchy, if I'd say so myself. But yeah, I'm getting off on a bit of a tangent. We have about 20 minutes before this starts, so we should be able to do a little practice. So if we go to brands, we will see Praga R1, and we'll just jump into my car, get a few laps around Monza, get some practice, and try to at least get our bearings around the track. So Monza is Italy. And we can go to Monza. Okay. And I think this is going to be basically what we are going to have for our time. And I just want to make sure real quick that we have our settings properly. So settings, controls, and I'm still not fully used to this yet. So steering, SimiCube, and make sure degrees of rotation is accurate. There we go. So 1080 degrees. So it's not showing on the telemetry thing. Let's hope it's all right. Throttle. That's good. Brakes, clutch. I don't have my handbrake plugged in right now. Buttons. So this uses paddle shifters. I finally put my paddle shifters back on my Fanatic Club Sport wheel, so that should be just fine. And let's see. So there we go. Hey, Teddy, how's it going, man? Cool to see you in here. You gonna make the race? So yeah, I think we're good for controls and everything. Let's just get on track real quick and make sure that everything is working properly. So let's turn off display capture. Game capture should kick in. Okay, Daddy. Have I tried the new Racer update yet? I don't... Are you talking about Race Room? I haven't yet. I've just been too busy with stuff this week, unfortunately. Okay, that's a little loud. I want to make sure levels are proper. Also, gotta resize this window because I'm modifying this a bit. I want to get the system proper for this new stream layout. So yeah, I think this stream layout looks pretty good. Let's turn down the decibels a little bit. That should be all right. And yep, we are good to go. Later on, I want to add a second camera back to this because I like having the wheel cam, but I lost the part that attaches the camera to the tripod, so I need to fix that. So this is going to be an interesting event because Monza Turn 1 is definitely a tricky track. And I just realized traction control is double mapped, so I need to clear that. You can see traction control turning on and off. We'll fix that in a minute. Because that could be a problem during the race, just having traction control just kick on and off. Yeah, let's jump out. We want to fix these small gremlins before the actual race. Christopher, there's only one version of this car. So let's take a look at buttons. Traction control. There should be a clear. Clear, there we go. You right click to clear. We don't need to turbo on this or anything. Brake balance we have. Shift just to confirm. There we go. Don't need to worry about curves, DRS, or headlights. I think we'll be all right. This, we're pretty set. But yeah, later on, I just need to dive in and just see what all that Content Manager has to offer. Make a video on it later on because I can tell it's just jam-packed. And it's nice that it has all these extra options, these extra settings, things like that. It's nice to see that. And I just realized you didn't see a thing I was changing. My bad. But we fixed it. You saw me shift up. Traction control isn't having any issues now. So for this, I'm going to move the tire indicator down here. Actually, nope. The subscriber doesn't block it. My bad. I was just trying to adjust the stream layout so you can see it better. So yeah, I finally bought a Content Manager about 2 or 3 days ago. It's a suggested donation thing. I donated, I think, $5 towards it because it's amazing seeing what they're doing to really flesh out Assetto Corsa, and that's a great thing. And I'm willing to support that. Content Manager, I believe, does not have an effect. I'd say it's the additional mods that you can run through Content Manager that will affect the frame rate and stuff like that. So, for example, running with the Soul mod, which is the new mod for day to night transitions, the new shaders, things like that. That are what would really affect the frame rate. Content Manager is just a new front-end utility that serves as the menu. It's not part of the game, and to my knowledge, it doesn't really take up any additional system resources. So we'll get at least a couple laps around the track, get a feel for the car. What's interesting with this car is it's a mix. It has the downforce, but also it doesn't have too much, so you rely on mechanical grip. So you can see as I'm coming out of this turn, the air is pushing it down, making the car a little more stable. But when we were slowing through the corner, you saw the car getting loose because it just didn't have enough aerodynamics. So you rely on the mechanical grip. Turn in. It's a nice balance, though, that makes for an interesting car to drive. It's one of the nice things, no assists. You basically have to control the car and treat it well, or else it will bite you in the butt. There we go. The tricky thing with Monza is you have to keep the momentum up. You can't scrub off too much speed because almost after every series of corners, you have an extremely long straight. That is something that is not good to botch up. To answer your question, this is not a mod car. This was included as part of the triple pack. Ow. Not good. Okay. This was included as part of the triple pack, which I believe was $3, included 2 Ferraris and this car, or was something like that. At least 1 Ferrari, and then this Praga R1. I think it's one of the underrated cars in Assetto Corsa. It's a fun car to drive. It can definitely be challenging if you drive it wrong, but it promotes good driving habits. Alright, let's get at least one more flying lap. I might also check my Discord because I think Jeeve might have sent me a setup I could use. Love taking that corner. Ay, ay, ay. One thing I'm learning is sometimes this car does not like trail braking. That's what I'm noticing. Braking into there, I forget that exact corner, but it just feels like it wants to break out. So, also I'm on cold front tires, but the rears are getting pretty warm, so they should be sticking a little. But here you want to get foot flat as fast as possible, flat out, and ride the outside of the corner, get the momentum, get the speed down this front straight. It's a long straight. You want to get every single mile an hour that you can. And then, basically, it's a game of chicken at the braking point. You definitely don't want to overbrake, but you also don't want to brake too early. And then just get it turned in, clip the apex, get on the throttle as quick as possible again, and just get the car going up to speed again. So now we have more heat in these tires. I want to try to figure out how to get this I forget the exact name of the corner, but this upcoming corner, I want to figure out how to get it right, because that's where I'm struggling with a lot. So just turn in lightly, flat out, clip that apex, swing out, there we go. Carried the speed, pretty good line out. Could have carried a little more, I bet, but hey, can't complain too much right now. Just ride out, boom, and shift. So that's a 159. I have no clue if that's a good lap or a bad lap. We'll hopefully find out during qualifying. Maybe gone the brakes a little early, but I'd say a little early is a little better than too late. Okay, Ascari, thanks. Because I know there's a Lesmos, there's Ascari, there's Parabolica. There's a lot of major turns at Monza. Ooh, two-wheeled it there. Swing the car out. Brake. Get a little looser there. You can carry that bit of speed, but you don't want to scrub too much off. Big lockup. We're in trouble. So we'll get one more lap after this. We'll see if we can break into the 58s. We got our tires seated up, so that's good. We'll get a decent flying lap, maybe? Flat. Ride that outside line. Yeah, it was a 159.79. We can do better. There we go. Little late on the throttle there. We're going to lose a little bit of time, I think. I believe this is Curva Grande. I might be mixing up Curva Grande and Parabolica, though. I don't think so, though. Because I remember there was that controversy where people were complaining about Parabolica's runoff being paved now. And I believe that's the last turn. There we go. Might have scrubbed up a little bit of speed by taking that corner a little more aggressively, but we'll find out. Turn in. Ooh, that felt pretty good. Run a little wide there, but we clip the apex there, get the good run out. Alright, it's 5:54, so after this lap, we're going to hop out, wait in the lobby. And this is a 158.407. I will take that. We are going to hop out of this car now. Actually, real quick, I want to check. Is there anything in the setup market? Yes, there is. 156. Okay. I guess we're off the pace. We will download this TCal Sport and we will see how that setup works. But for now, we had to hop out. So, yeah, this will be a little interesting. Hold on a second. Let me turn on display capture. There we go. So, yeah, 5 laps in that session. Best lap 158.407. I don't know if there's more time to be gained through aero or through suspension. I'm guessing aero, though, because Monza is a very low downforce track. So, that would be my guess. So I just want to take a quick look at the standings so we can see how things are going. So you can tell at the Donington Park race, I unfortunately missed it. I was feeling a little ill with a stomach issue, but I'm mostly better now. Ethan Dean took home the win there. And yeah, it looked to be an interesting race. It was the first 1 hour race we ran. So it was a 40-lap event at Donington Park. And that's pretty intense if I say so. But it looks like most people did pretty well. So we can look at the standings now. So let's jump to the Praga R1 standings. And we are way back. We are 33rd, guys. We are 33rd. If you remember, first race in the season, we got pretty beat up, mostly because we got disconnected. With about, I think, like 3 minutes to go or something like that, we got kicked off the server. And unfortunately, not really that much you can do when that happens. So, yeah, only 56 points in our first race. So that hurt. I will say that. But hey, we're going on to week 3 and let's hope for a better result. I'd say my goal for this championship, top 15. Top 15, I think, would be all right. We'll see how it turns out. I can't make any promises, but I'll try what I can. We'll say that. So let's jump back into the race window. Alrighty, we have 27 people signed up. Actually, let's refresh real quick. Yep, 27 people signed up. So should be good. The join box is open. So we can turn off our display capture. Jump into session, and we should be good to go. But yeah, guys, I posted an update in the SimRacingPaddock Facebook and in the SimRacingPaddock Instagram, talking about a couple upcoming reviews I'm going to be working on. For example, I have the Turn Racing R1 Pro Thrustmaster. That is going to be an exciting review on an add-on rim that you can put on a Thrustmaster GTE rim. And basically, it's one of the only open-top solutions I've ever seen for Thrustmaster, so that's nice. Also, the AIOLOGS shifter, which I've been enjoying so much I keep on forgetting to review. So we'll get that review out soon. But yeah, so some exciting stuff coming from the channel. I want to do more and more videos. Things are starting to sort of lighten up around here for my life. So yeah, gonna start devoting more time to making videos and getting out quality content for you guys. So let's see how this car behaves. Okay, this setup is quicker. I can tell. I can tell this is quicker. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. It's loose too. That's the scary part. Kind of scary how loose the setup's getting. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what they say. Loose is fast. Ooh, that upshift sound. Great sound. Josh, I'd say that streams are great for that sort of community element, interacting with people, but the issue is that streams don't really stand up to the test of time. Odds are, in a year, not many people are going to watch this stream. I will say that. Most people are not going to, 1 year later, watch this specific stream, saying, hey, I want to jump in and watch this third race of a championship that Will took part in. But still, I have people jumping and watching my old wheel buyer's guide from 2017. I have people jumping in and watching old reviews I've done years ago. So it's that kind of element that it's nice. It makes for timeless watching in a way, which is a great element. Need to modify the UI a bit. Hey, Full House, cool to see you in here. Alrighty, so that setup feels pretty good. Except I'm gonna see, we're gonna do a mock qualifying trim. So I think on this outlet, this car is going to be loose. How much power is this car making? I want to say like 300. It's not much at all. I believe it's a turbocharged 4-cylinder. Higgs. The Red Wings are a cool team. I will admit their logo's pretty awesome. How am I doing? Doing okay. Could be better, could be worse. But at least better than last week, I'll say that. Alrighty. This is my least favorite corner in this track, I think. You can just see the car wants to kill ya. Okay, 210. That's about as powerful as... Or that's less powerful than my car. got on the brakes way too early. The scary thing, I'm not sure if this is a race where you want to qualify high up. You know people are going to miss turn 1. I have not been able to try most. I've been just totally busy. Wednesdays are now my busiest day of the week. I have 2 classes at my local junior college, and then when I get home, I have about 30 to 40 minutes before my stream starts. But I can all but guarantee there's going to be a wreck at turn 1. That's the unfortunate reality. So I'm going to be taking an intro to graphic design class and also intermediate digital filmmaking. So, for example, I'm looking to do more shirt design, or I want to start selling shirts, so get good designs going, possibly even hats. I am talking to my friend about the idea of making a SimRacingPaddock hat, so that would be awesome. 157.0, nice. That's good for 5th quick right now? Okay. But I think people are going to beat my time. That's considering last lap we were very conservative into turn 1. So I think we can get more, because that was a better turn 1 this lap. When's the wax? I am trying to talk to my friend Trey. It was basically his idea. He said he's going to buy the wax and stuff, and yeah, him and his wife have been sick for like a month, and it's been tough on him. So it's like trying to figure out the right time and stuff. But yeah, guys, for those of you who don't really know, I made this kind of stupid challenge bet thingy with my friends. They were like, yeah, Will, when you hit 20,000 subscribers, we should wax your chest. And I stupidly agreed. So yeah. That's going to be happening soon. Should have happened like months ago, but life gets in the way. I'll say that. This is a much better lap this time around, I think. Oh, that's a better turn there. Got the car into power band. Oh, Shane, sorry to hear that, man. I was paying attention to some of what you were talking about in the Discord, but yeah, that's tough, man. I'm sorry. Almost in the 155s, okay. We're gonna get, I think, 1 or 2 more laps down. Make it quick and painful. Whoa! Oh my gosh! How did I save that? Oh, that was scary. One tire goes off the track and nearly puts me in the wall. I don't think I can get into 59s here. Or 55s here. We'll see. 155.6. Okay, that's 6th quick. Oh, I missed the downshift there. I'm not happy with that. Did not want to clip the grass there. That's going to scrub a little speed off. This is the money lap, guys. Don't lose the car here. Oh no, we're out of gas. I thought we had more in the tank. I thought we had more in the tank. Well, that is fast. Man. So, 155 laps time. So, 15 laps, that's more than enough. I want to be conservative. I don't want to lose gas or anything. Better safe than sorry. So, yeah. I want a good finish. That's what I want. Oh man, love the sound of these cars. Honestly, I think that 4-cylinders cars, they sound a lot better than 6. That's my opinion. So this is Jeff's livery. He is the guy that he painted my livery for this series. So want to give him a shout out. He does a pretty good job with paint jobs, if I say so myself. I guess he rocks a Logitech wheel because he has the Logitech logo on his car. Michelin tires. And gotta say, that there is pretty cool. Samsung. So he's currently 9th. Let's see where he crosses the line, if he closes in on me at all. So 56.5. 56.5. Okay, so he's about a 9/10 off me. 9/10 off my time. That, or wait, yeah, I was mixing them up. So 9/10 off my time. That's close. That is close. Yeah, Shane also had his livery painted by Jeff. Unfortunately, we haven't seen it yet in this championship due to Shane having some computer issues. Hopefully, he'll be back and going for next week. Did he get paid for ads? Not that I know of. I don't think there are any paid for ads. And note that none of my ads are paid for either. These are just brands I support. Heusinkveld, I'm sitting in their rig. I'm using their shifter and handbrake. I support them. SimiCube, my open sim wheel. Freaking love it. SimLab, their GT1 Evo Cockpit. If you haven't seen their review or my review of it yet, it's on the channel. Freaking love that rig. Almost my new go-to daily driver. But as of right now, none of these are paid sponsorships or anything like that. They're just brands I support. And then also random other ads that he tossed in, like G-Ready or Greddy, however you pronounce it. Alpine Stars, HyperX. Those are just ones that he put in that I guess just look cool. So 15.3 laps, that should be good. Okay, let's take a look. Some are going on softs, some are going on mediums. Ethan is going on mediums, okay. I gotta go on softs. Yeah. Wish me luck, guys! Turn 1 at Monza! Oh, this is gonna be scary. God help us. Turn 1 Monza. Dear Lord, please protect us. Good start. There's one spot. Oh my gosh. No contact, turn 1 Monza! No contact, turn 1 Monza! Hallelujah! I'll take it! I'm kind of surprised. Trick to surviving turn 1 Monza. Say a quick prayer before the race. The question is, will we survive the rest of the race? This guy behind me, he's faster. He's on my inside, can't do anything about it. Luis, he's a quick driver. Just gotta take it easy. Let's take it easy and just keep going. Got a good run out. There we go, side by side. Oh, little wheel spin. Are you talking about Super GT? Super GT has great compilations. Yep, got loose out of the corner. Not good. Okay, you tucked in behind me. That's what I like to see. I might have gotten on the brakes early there, but it was good on him to not rear end me. See some action in front of us. Little lockup, not good. Could not get on the throttle good enough. Might lose a spot. He's gonna try slipstream, jump on the inside. Ethan, what are you doing? Oh, big wreck, big wreck. I don't know how much damage Lee has. Could it be enough for me to make a move? Got a little loose there. Lee was really aggressive through there. And my phone's going off. I can't pick up. If it's important, it'll wait till later. Get the slipstream on Lee. Oh, there's... Oh! How did he keep from hitting Luis? His brakes are dialed in. That must be it. Little loose there. Trying to get the slipstream on Lee, but he's just gaining a little bit. Losing a little on the power band here. Yeah, I forgot crew chief. Had to do a system refresh earlier, and I think I forgot to reinstall crew chief. Looks like first gear might give you a little extra push out of that corner. I went by the mantra that don't go into first ever, but that might be different. And this race is only halfway over. There's a lot of race left. Anything could happen. Including me missing a downshift. Gonna likely lose a lot of ground on these guys. I'm trying to stay in range. I think looking at the curb wrong pisses this car off. Lee had a little bobble there. But it looks like he made up for it all right. Oh, side by side ahead of us. A little loose there. We're keeping a decent gap ahead of the car behind us, about 2 seconds. That's good. Eight minutes left. Okay, gotta be careful. That's a lapper. Don't want him to kill me. Trying to build a gap on this guy, but he's on fresher tires, I think, which is making a bit of a difference. I just don't feel comfortable with this guy behind me. Yeah, they're just a little worn, I think. I've learned to not really trust the tire wear indicators in the Assetto Corsa. Yeah, that guy, he dove in deep, and he paid the price, but if I was closer, he could have taken me out there. That's why I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm on softs. Only Ethan Dean is on mediums, I think. Oh! Oh! that was close. That was close. That's... oh my. He's just spun himself out behind me. Okay. There was no contact, but you just dove too deep into Parabolica again. Okay, let's just calm down a bit. We're still about 2 seconds ahead of the next car. This guy behind me is closing. A little loose there. Keep it under control. He's gonna dive under me here. Nothing I can do. Just catch a side draft. Catch a side draft. I'm going to give him the inside because I want to get the inside here. Get the drive off. He gets a little better runoff. His tires must be a little fresher than mine. That must be it. Loose! Yeah, these tires are falling off a cliff right now. I'll try to hold on to 6th. I don't think I can keep 5th. Should have done mediums, I think. Hindsight's 2020. We're gonna have 1 lap to go after this. Just gotta be calm and smooth. So, yo, flag, I don't know what happened. Oh, it's a back marker. Omar, okay. Okay, time's up. Leader on final lap, which means I'm on the final lap as well. Yeah, I just don't have any tires left to try to catch up and battle for 5th. Whew. I think a couple of those near spins just, they might have torched my tires a bit, made it a little less than ideal. But hey, no wrecks, no spins, going to finish 6th. I think that's a pretty satisfactory end to this race for this season, which just has not really gone right so far. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So, Mans Bing, what I'd say is if you can find a decent budget, is he gonna hit me? No, he's not. If you can find a decent sale, try GTR2. GTR2 is a older racing title. It's about 15 years old now, and or maybe a little less than 15 years old, but it has, one of the reasons I recommend it, it has a driver's school which teaches you a lot of good driving technique. It'll teach you how to tackle corners properly, how to drive on a racetrack, how to be competitive, and it's a title you can find sometimes under $5 now. So I think that is a great option for you to maybe check out. But yeah, guys, this was an intense event. This was intense. This real challenging. I'll say that. Once those tires started dropping off, there wasn't really much I could do. It was just, yeah, it started to be a bit of a sitting duck. So, yeah, whew. So, I want to go, before we sign out of the stream, I want to go check the replay, because that was an intense event. So, if you guys weren't watching earlier, I am starting to experiment a little bit with Content Manager now, because so many of you guys have been asking about it. So, what's cool about this, it looks like the stats are a little nicer in here than in the stock Assetto Corsa launcher. So you can see best lap, Eduardo Sa, not surprised. And most consistent, Jeff, nice. The painter, I guess he's pretty good as well. So that's cool to see. Qualifying, best lap, remarkable progress shown by Lee Russell. Most consistent, Eduardo Sa. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can take a look at those stats. Let's click the replay button. Oh, gee. Had the wrong setup with wing on 2. That's rough, buddy. You were getting pretty close to me, though. I think. You only finished 1 spot behind me. So turn off display capture. So we got pretty close, all things considered. Lord Kirby, it sounds like Jeeve might have had too high downforce, actually. So, let's fast forward to the start, because I want to see what happened this start. Because that was a little tricky. Okay, so there's the start. So, if we look, Luis did not get started there. And we're seeing 3 wide into the first turn. 3 wide, that could be tricky. So here, I overcooked it into the turn. So you can see I lock it up a bit because I run into the grass. And that upsets the car a little bit. Little lock up on the right front. But somehow I catch it. I stay off of Lee. I'm pretty happy about that. And I just realized I have to stay on the left. If I try to cut to the inside, I'm going to hit one of these guys. So, wow, that's close. Yuri gets turned by Carlos. I need to see how close that was, because that was close. Yeah, so they're coming up. He looks already a bit upset. Then boom, that contact. That is tricky. That was a bit of a scare there. But you just see the big turn one pileup, and we barely missed it. I'm happy we missed it, but it looks like, yeah, that's a bit of a mess. And then, yeah, I mean, that was just about the main exciting thing this race. There wasn't too much exciting. It was fairly low-key, all things considered. But yeah, I'm happy. I'll just take this. So you're saying great photo finish for second. Let's take a look. Hold on. So second place would be, okay, here we go. So battle for second, final turn, in the slipstream. And I think that's the start finish line. Trying to remember where, okay, here's the start finish line. Or one of the start finish lines. Okay, so yeah, that was the start finish line. So yeah, that's a close finish, all things considered. I mean, yeah, that's a close battle at least, but all things considered, after that turn one mess, this turned out to be a pretty decent race. I'll say that. I'm pleased with my finish. Hopefully some of the other guys are pleased with theirs. I'm going to save that replay. Close up. Let's jump into the standings. Take a look at the official results. Mans Bing. This is the Heusinkveld Engineering SimRig GT. I am running the Heusinkveld Engineering Sim Pedals Pro, as well as the Heusinkveld Engineering Sim Handbrake, Sim Shifter Sequential. And then for the wheel, I am running a open sim wheel from Sim Racing Bay. And I am running with a Fanatic rim via the adapter. So let's take a look. Monza, top split. Finished 6th, which I'm pretty happy with. Our best lap was a 1:55.764. I have no clue how the heck Eduardo Saw did a 1:53. That's just mind-blowing. That's just insanely fast, in my opinion. So Dave Blair is saying I am 10th in the points. I'm going to take a look and verify. And yes, I am 10th in the points. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was going to have a tough challenge to get up to the top 15 or something, but since Felipe and Austin, they weren't in, and they were 1 and 2 in the first week. So some big names aren't racing in the remainder of the season, I guess. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So we are legit in 10th place. Let's see, 144. We're 16 points behind 9th. I'd say we're within reasonable striking distance of maybe 7th. I don't know, or maybe 6th. I don't know about the rest, but we'll see how this goes. But yeah, this is a pleasant surprise, all things considered. And I'm pleased with how I finished because I had no practice with this car. I had no practice like this past week and things like that. Mans Bing, thank you for that. Thanks for subbing. Generally, the subscriber notification would pop up, but I guess that's having some issues or I'm just not hearing it. I need to figure out a more suitable streaming configuration now that I'm running an ultra-wide monitor. So I need to figure out some things to work out for streaming on this computer. But yeah, for now, I'm pleased with this, and I am going to be cautiously optimistic for next week. Next week, we're running the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit, and that is going to be a 1 hour race. That's going to be another 1 hour race, going to be a very intense event. Remember, guys, you have to finish in order to finish well. DNFs will hurt. So keep that in mind, guys. I hope to see you either watching or on the track next week. And yeah, this should be an exciting second half of the championship. Ethan, I asked for the GT configuration, but knowing Henrique, he's likely going to do GP. I would love to use the GT circuit, but just knowing what Henrique pulls at times, it's likely going to be GT. So yeah, but guys, thanks for watching this race. This was a fun race, fun event, and hopefully next week will be even better. So thanks for watching, guys. For the Sim Racing Paddock, I'm William Marsh, and y'all have a good one.